The overall and overarching change is, and this is budget driven, but in interactive gaming, which I do a lot of as well, it's almost necessitated. Halo Wars was recorded ensemble. It's one of the really notable exceptions because in the day, you had to be able to play well with others. Now, so much acting is done essentially in a vacuum because by necessity or by convenience, if they record one character at a time and then assemble it as a jigsaw puzzle, that's the editor's nightmare. The relationship becomes incredibly more intense between you and the director because it falls to the director on the other side of the glass and the writers and producers and all the people on the other side of the glass to paint you into that scene or scenery so that the emotional intensity is consistent, so that the dialogue flows and makes sense together. So that's the new tech reality, and it's also the new tech obstacle. I'm looking for the right word. Because you have to fill in a lot of the blanks yourself. It's almost like you have to channel what's being fed to you because you're not in the presence of the other people that you're working with. So as an actor, I'd rather play in the sandbox with other actors. I think that energy is contagious. If it's a comedy, the comedy is contagious. If it's epic, it becomes more epic. There's more at stake when you're actually working with other people. But you need now, if you're entering the field, to be able to supply so much of that for yourself and keep it alive and keep it energized, even though you're alone in the booth. I mean, it's a major shift, big change.
There you have it. So, you guys have any questions? Please get up, come on down here, and I'll bring you the mic, make you a little bit louder than you normally are. So, while you guys start queuing up, I just have one more question for you, Greg.
Yeah.
Clearly, you are one of those multi-talented, multi-voiced guys. You've done birds on sitcoms that you guys probably don't even realize, right?
I was Niles Crane's cockatoo on Frasier for 2 seasons. Overhears all of the building gossip in Niles' exclusive, whatever that building was, based on the Dakota in New York. Oh, he was in the Montana, I think. But he overhears all of the building gossip because Frasier and Niles never stop gossiping, and then starts talking about it at the weirdest times. Harold's a lunch, Peter's a lunch, Stephanie's horny. In the middle of the dinner party. And they're all sitting at the table, of course.
I like Transformers too, but he's Niles Cockatoo. That's really fun.
And I apparently pay foul-mouthed birds very well. I'm a parrot on Hot in Cleveland also. Recurring parrot.
So the question there, all these characters and birds, which is the most fun outside of the leader of the Dinobots to do?
It's a stacked deck. If you really give yourself to your work, and I know you do, Frank, they're just impossible choices because you love everything for different reasons. Of course, you know, the longer I'm attached to a character, and then should the character become iconic, like Grimlock, like Long Haul, like Skyfire, like Outbacks, you have more of yourself invested in it, so of course it stays close to your heart. The Garfield franchise, besides Odie, I now do Squeak the Mouse, and Harry the Alley Cat, and Herman the Mailman. So I've got so much of me invested in that show for so long. It's near and dear. It's like being a member of different families because they all have their own chemistries. Many of them have their own dysfunction as well. But I easily attach. So it's a stacked deck. I can't answer the question. I love them all so much.
I feel like I just asked you to choose between children.
couldn't find anywhere else, so I did it. So when I told the man that it was just a toy, I wasn't trying to diminish the product or what it means to anybody. I was just trying to pull him back from the brink of what was beginning to be a very meltdown, intense situation, and that really didn't help either when I said that. So not at all, not at all.
So always keep in mind that it is the people you meet. I've had people tell me, hey Brian, I've gone to cities I never would have gone to if it hadn't been for the convention. And I look at it and I go, is that a good thing? I don't know. You know, I don't know if that's a good thing. But again, it's the people, it's the friends, it's making this a social event. That's what makes it special. And then we have these great things we take home and put in storage units. You know, never see them. Okay, so, you know, make sure you keep filling up the storage units. Make sure you still keep collecting friends and go to the events. Find your group. Tell them, I'm going, you go. Let's all go. Okay, let's give it a whirl. Let's see what it is. Because it may be better than what we thought of. I don't know. You know, there's always room for improvement on everything, as we know, as we've read online. So again, we want to really thank you.
And we did improve.
Yeah, we did improve over
Didn't everything go well this year?
Yeah.
There's one more question in the back. I got a guy back there who's got his hands. I don't want to. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, go quick. We got to.
And I got a panel tomorrow, and I'll share my thoughts on that.
God, no, please don't share your thoughts. Don't tell them the truth. Lie to them. They'll like it better.
No, I'll tell. You know. I'll tell you what I can tell you.
Don't tell me the truth. Lie to me. Go ahead.
Does Fun Publications dissolve at the end of this year, or are there future plans?
Well, go ahead. Was there a follow-up on that?
And the only other question I had was, does Fun Publications own the Botcon name, or is that?
Oh yeah, we own the Botcon name.
Yeah. So Botcon was registered actually by the Hartmans, okay, and they were kind enough to sell it to me because we had to decide how much cachet was in the name. Were we better?
And there is a lot of cachet.
There's a lot of cachet in the name. We just said, you know, we really can't think of a better name. What was the one?
Cobra Club?
Well, we tried to think up one for Joe, and we came up with Joe Bra. It didn't really have it didn't have the same appeal.
You're going to get a whole different crowd.
So anyway, to answer your question, at this point we do not know. There are other things that we are exploring, and right now it's too early to know what will become of those. So we will keep you posted with what we're headed and what we're doing.
And that isn't lip service. We truly are. We are exploring other opportunities actively. Yeah. So this is not just us saying, oh, you know.
And some of them are in, you know, things in the same genre. Other things are in totally different areas of other collecting things. So we don't know. We just have to see what works out for us, what we can afford to do, you know, and how it works out. But you know, again, and I've said it over and over, is without you guys, there is no convention. I don't care what it's called, who does it, where it is, or what it's about. But without your support of the brands, there would be nothing. So because you decided to collect some silly toy, now you've found that you've collected all these.
Hey, it's that same guy.
Not a toy, yes it is. All right, so again, we applaud you and want to thank you for being here. And so we need to get ready for Judd, so if I could get y'all all to, we'll answer more questions later. So again, thank you for coming.
Okay, and here is my final Botcon haul. We've got all the Collectors Club Botcon exclusives, including the rubber duck that is one of the things that sold out first. In addition, I picked up Old Snake and Bats, Marissa Fairborn with Afterbreaker, and a Creo Grimlock for fun. So yeah, did our final shopping today, and that is the haul. Very nice, very happy with everything. We're going to come back and I'm going to show off my daughter Kaylee's haul, so you can see all the cool stuff she got, including some free stuff. And then we're going to come back one more time and show off everything that isn't toys. So, be right back. Alright, and here we have Kaylee's haul. got lots of cool stuff. First of all, just by buying her general admission ticket for $10, they gave us a free depth charge and a poster. Can you imagine what that poster could be? We'll get to it in a second. We got Tigatron due to our buddy Christian. Thank you, Christian.
Yay.
And of course, a Botcon ducky. You can't leave Botcon without one of those. And then there was a lady, I already forgot her name, I'm sorry, who was making plushy, cutie Transformers by hand. And
Freaking cute.
they ran out of Grimlock. So she settled on a sludge and then went back for the last swoop. In addition, she got the most hilarious Grimlock t-shirt ever. Me Grimlock 8 push-ups. And there we go. Got her own Botcon 2016 t-shirt featuring Predicus. And this was the other thing that she got for frickin' free, was a Transformers the Movie 1986 poster. So yeah, that and that right there, plus
Free.
Botcon. Well, yeah, free. Or you could say Botcon and those two things were only $10. That's a TFD of a lifetime. Oh, and of course she got the alternate cover of the Botcon comic, which I thought was actually a very good story. She's still got to finish reading it. So that's her haul, and one more haul to go, and we're going to be, because it is just too big to fit on the desk, we have got
The floor.
the floor. So first of all, we have got a bunch of noise outside. We have got the first print I bought. Let's start off with this. We got the comic. The club comic, which I can't get without a glare. And then we got the collector card sets, 2 of them. The first 3 right there are actually stickers to turn Hasbro Retail, Prowl, Silverbolt, and Ironhide into Magmatron, combining them with Unit 3 and Tigatron. And these over here are signed by David K., Venus Terzo, and Gregg Berger.
Me Grimlock.
Also got this print right here by Matt Frank. Really awesome print, signed by Matt Frank and Gregg Berger. And this print right here,
Godzilla.
really awesome, Godzilla vs. Trypticon, signed by
Gregg Berger.
no, that one was signed by David K. That one was signed by Gregg Berger and Matt Frank. Got this one, and I'm really sorry to say that I don't remember who that is. Couldn't leave Botcon without this print. Just too cool looking, and has a lot of the figures I have. This print, again, can't remember who did it. Transformers Timelines 9. These 3 cards were free.
And they're awesome.
And I forgot to say, Kayla's got those too. And the Botcon Customizing Class Handbook. So, that is my entire Botcon haul, except for all the good food I've eaten, which I'm not going to show you. So, I'm going to put all this together in a video and let you enjoy all of it, and hope you enjoy. Alright, so we are now leaving Louisville, Kentucky. Botcon is still going on for one more day, but we've got to go back home and get back to our lives. So, this is the end of our Botcon trip and the rest of my family's fun going abouts. So, I'm going to be getting this video all put together for y'all, and so y'all can see it and see all the fun and ridiculous stuff of Botcon.